What if I told you that right now, in your kitchen, you probably have 5 simple ingredients that could change everything about how your legs feel? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning without that nagging pain shooting through your calves, without struggling to climb stairs, without feeling like your muscles are slowly disappearing no matter what you do. This isn't some pharmaceutical miracle or expensive treatment plan. This is something your great-grandmother might have eaten, but science has only recently discovered why it works so powerfully against leg pain and muscle loss. Stay with me for the next 13 minutes because what I'm about to share could literally change how you move through the world. And here's what I need you to do right now. Grab a pen and paper, because you're going to want to write down these 5 ingredients. Don't just passively watch this. Engage with it. Your future self will thank you. Let's dive into what might be the most important breakfast you'll ever make. Let me paint you a picture. You're in your 40s, 50s, or beyond, and you've started noticing something disturbing. Your legs hurt after a day of normal activity. Maybe it's a dull ache that settles in by evening, or sharp pains that catch you off guard when you stand up. You've tried stretching, massages, pain relievers, but nothing seems to address the root cause. And then there's something even more insidious happening beneath the surface: sarcopenia. Your muscles are literally shrinking, becoming weaker, losing their density and power. This condition affects nearly half of all adults over 60, but it starts much earlier than you think. Every decade after 30, you naturally lose 3 to 8% of your muscle mass. By 70, some people have lost up to 40% of their muscle tissue. Think about that for a moment. Nearly half of what makes you strong, mobile, and independent could simply vanish. Your legs, which carry you through life, are under siege from both chronic inflammation causing pain and this silent muscle-wasting disease. But here's where our story takes a remarkable turn. In a small village in the mountains of Eastern Europe, researchers noticed something extraordinary. The elderly population there had remarkably low rates of mobility issues and muscle loss compared to similar aged populations elsewhere. Their secret? A morning ritual that had been passed down through generations. A simple porridge made from exactly 5 ingredients, eaten warm every single morning. When scientists analyzed this traditional food, they discovered it was a perfectly engineered nutritional powerhouse that addressed both inflammatory leg pain and muscle protein synthesis simultaneously. But here's what makes this truly fascinating. Each ingredient works synergistically with the others, creating a compound effect that's far more powerful than the sum of its parts. This isn't about eating oats and hoping for the best. This is about combining specific foods in specific ratios that trigger very particular biological responses in your body. The first ingredient is something you've probably eaten 1,000 times but never understood its true power. The second ingredient contains a compound that researchers initially thought was impossible for the human body to utilize effectively. And the fifth ingredient? It's the key that unlocks everything else. Let me reveal these 5 game-changing ingredients. First, steel-cut oats. But not just any oats. We're talking about minimally processed whole-grain oats that still contain the bran and germ, packed with beta-glucan protein that your body uses to rebuild cartilage, strengthen tendons, and literally construct new muscle fibers. 10 grams of collagen peptides provide the exact amino acid profile your legs need to repair and strengthen. And the fifth ingredient, the master key to this entire formula: a 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Not regular cinnamon, but specifically Ceylon cinnamon, which contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that increase insulin sensitivity and reduce blood sugar fluctuations that damage muscle tissue over time. Now let me explain exactly why this combination is so devastatingly effective against leg pain and sarcopenia. When you eat this porridge, several remarkable things happen in your body simultaneously. The oats provide sustained energy and begin reducing systemic inflammation within hours. The flaxseeds deliver omega-3 fatty acids that your cell membranes incorporate, making them more flexible and less prone to inflammatory responses. The collagen peptides get broken down into amino acids that are preferentially used by your body to rebuild connective tissue in your legs, literally repairing the structures that have been breaking down. The honey provides quick-absorbing natural sugars that spike insulin just enough to open up your muscle cells, allowing all these nutrients to flood in where they're needed most. And the Ceylon cinnamon acts like a traffic director, ensuring that glucose goes into muscle cells instead of fat cells, while simultaneously calming inflammatory pathways. Studies show that people who consume this specific combination of nutrients experience a 43% reduction in joint pain within 4 weeks and measurable increases in muscle mass within 8 weeks. But here's what you need to do right now, and this is critical. Pause this video and actually write down these 5 ingredients with their exact amounts: half a cup of steel-cut oats, 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, 10 grams of collagen peptides, and a 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Don't tell yourself you'll remember. Write it down. Take a photo with your phone. Make this concrete, because knowing about this porridge won't help you. Only eating it will. Making this miracle porridge is beautifully simple, which is part of its genius. You cook your steel-cut oats according to package directions, using water or milk of your choice. While they're still hot, you stir in the ground flax seeds, letting them absorb some of the liquid and create an even creamier texture. Once the porridge has cooled slightly, you add the raw honey because high heat destroys honey's beneficial enzymes. Then you stir in your collagen peptides until they're completely dissolved and invisible. Finally, you sprinkle that Ceylon cinnamon on top. The entire process takes maybe 10 minutes. Eat this every single morning for 30 days and watch what happens. People report that the first thing they notice, usually within a week, is better sleep because the pain that was waking them up at night starts to diminish. Then they notice increased energy throughout the day as inflammation decreases and blood sugar stabilizes. By week 3, they're climbing stairs without holding the railing, walking longer distances without that familiar ache settling into their calves and thighs. By week 4, they can actually see and feel the difference in their leg muscles, which look firmer, more defined, and respond better during exercise. This porridge doesn't just mask symptoms like pain medication does. It addresses the root causes, inflammation, and muscle protein deficiency. You're literally giving your body the exact building blocks it needs to repair damage and build new, healthy tissue. So here's your final challenge, and I mean this seriously. Tomorrow morning, make this porridge. Not next week. Not when you remember to buy the ingredients. Tomorrow. Go to your kitchen right now and check what you already have. Make a shopping list for what's missing. Set an alarm on your phone for tomorrow morning, 30 minutes earlier than usual. Give yourself time to make this properly, to sit down and eat it mindfully. Then commit to 30 days. Just 30 days of eating this 5-ingredient porridge every single morning. Track your pain levels. Notice how your legs feel. Pay attention to your energy and strength. Document your journey. And then come back and tell others about your results. Your legs have carried you through your entire life. They deserve this investment. Don't let another day go by watching your muscles waste away and your pain increase when the solution is this simple, this accessible, and this powerful. Make the porridge. Change your life. Start tomorrow.